Makes you think, doesn't it?
What's that, sorry?
This makes you think, all this, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
It's horrible.
Did you know the RSPCA's here in Horsham?
Yeah.
Their officers.
Yeah.
Would you say you trust the RSPCA?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
To like look after animals and stuff?
Yeah.
I used to as well. Have you ever seen the RSPCA label on like meat products?
I haven't actually, no.
So basically, RSPCA is like a big charity company.
Yeah,
and they have RSPCA Assured. It's like a sort of subset of them.
Right.
And they put this Assured label on meat products. And basically, they put this label on pigs killed in gas chambers. And basically, I don't know if you knew, but 88% of the pigs in this country are killed in these chambers.
They're actually gassed, are they?
Yeah, it's
Really?
horrifying. And basically, my partner, he put the first cameras in the UK. It's the first footage of these pigs suffering.
Right, okay.
And honestly, it's horrible. They torture them. CO2, it burns their eyes, their nose, their mouth. It feels like they're suffocating. It feels like they can't breathe. And they're screaming in terror. The screams have haunted me, honestly. It's shocking.
So why don't they, if they're going to do anything, just put a gun to them or something? Just to
well, basically, this is what's most financially efficient for them.
Joking.
They only care about money.
I know.
And that's the same with this RSPCA Assured. So they don't make money from donations or government funding, only the meat industry. So they are like in bed with the meat industry, essentially.
Gotcha, right.
And we're asking them to take their labels off of the meat because they're basically telling people it's humane, it's high welfare. And when people see this label, what do they think? RSPCA care.
Yeah, you think so, but obviously the opposite then.
Yeah, 100%. I don't trust them at all. We've asked them to remove the labels. They've refused because they make too much money from it, and it just sickens me because these poor pigs, they're suffering in these chambers, and they don't care.
No, they're foul.
It's awful.
It's just foul generally, isn't it?
And like the RSPCA, would you say you feel like misled by them because of that? Because I do.
Of course you do. Well, you asked me that question first off, didn't you? Do you trust them? And you think, yes, of course you do.
Because when I was a kid, it was like the RSPCA who you go to about animals. And we went to them, and the RSPCA and the RSPCA Assured together came back to us, and they've basically refused to do anything about it. And they've just tried to say that it's the most humane method. It's not. It's horrifying. We've seen the footage. They've seen the footage. The science has been clear for 20 years. 20 years they've known that this is a horrifying, torturous method to kill pigs, and they've done nothing.
No. So how was your partner able to get in there and film it then?
So we sort of, it was a big investigation like operation. So he went in there sort of undercover, put the cameras in. It was scary because these are machines that are designed to kill pigs, and he's going in there. I was like, oh, this is scary. I was really worried for his life.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
What are they doing?
They gas the pigs in this country to kill them. It's torturous for them.
Is it painful?
Yeah, it's really painful.
It's horrible.
Like a can of Coke, when you drink a can of Coke or beer or something, you burp it and it hurts your blood because you burn your nose and eyes. That's the type of gas is CO2.
I actually sort of sniffed a bottle to see what it would feel like. It's like that, but times 100, and it was horrifying. It made me feel like real empathy for the pigs, and I just think they're sentient beings like our dogs. They're like dogs too, and it's just so sad because I investigate farms around the UK, and all I see is suffering. I went to an RSPCA Assured farm, free range. It was the worst place I've ever been.
I tell you really cannot believe it, can you?
Yeah, I honestly can't. And nothing surprises me anymore. I go to these places and to the free range farm we went to, it was shocking, and they were all sick and dying, and they did nothing about it. And they're just sweet faces looking at us like, help me, you know what I mean? And I thought, this is wrong to do this to them, and what for a bacon sandwich? Yeah. Would you make any changes, do you think, knowing they do this to pigs?
Yes, probably. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, sorry. Yeah. I mean, I tend to eat very, very little meat anyway. Being quite blunt about it.
So it'd be easy to cut it out, maybe.
Yeah, without a problem,
Yeah.
But
have you heard of veganism? I'm a vegan, basically.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't eat meat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've sort of become an animal rights activist because I thought about it, and I thought, how we have rights protecting us.
Yes, of course. Yeah, they got nothing, have they?
Yeah. And I just basically think no matter the species, we should all have protection. Because they feel and they experience the world. I just think they deserve to be protected.
Yeah, well, I just love animals. I mean, I live out in the country. I've got all the woods and that behind me.
Beautiful.
And I spend about £50 a week on peanuts or bird food.
Yeah.
There's it must be about 30 or 40 blue tits and they zoom in off the car, and they're sort of flying back and forth. Here, Les, where's the grub?
Oh, that's so sweet.
So you got it, but it's taken years and years and years to actually sort of work on them. I said, well, look, there's your food, and get tucked in. And
you've got a connection with them.
Oh yeah, very much so.
How amazing is that? And it's like what you're saying about how we're animal lovers, because the UK, like you've probably heard it, everyone says we're a nation of animal lovers, and then it's like this is what we're doing to animals in the name of eating their flesh.
Yeah, it's wrong, you see. But again,
I think we're supposed to be the protectors of animals, you know, because they're like innocent and vulnerable, and I think we should protect them, not like take advantage of them and abuse them and murder them. And
I mean, it's like IE, isn't it? Where I mean, and it doesn't say a lot for the rest of the countries, does it? But they reckon the UK supposedly is one of the better ones, supposedly.
Yeah, the UK, because this is what we just made a documentary, by the way, so that's why we're out. It's on Amazon Prime. It's called Pignorant.
Oh, well done.
It's about all of this, basically. And what we uncovered is that the UK government and all these industries, they say that the UK has the highest animal welfare standards. I've been to farms around the UK, and honestly, it's traumatic. It's absolutely traumatic. And these animals, they're neglected, they're abused, they've been bred to suffer basically because they grow too big too quick.
Of course they do.
For our human greed.
Yeah, they're all bloated out.
And it's horrifying, and it's not what they say it is. They're sort of marketing propagandists. They are master manipulators, telling everyone it's green grasses and happy animals.
No, it's all wrong. Anyway,
I feel like you're a vegan in your heart, and it's really nice to meet another compassionate person.
And that's your husband, or your young man, whatever.
Maybe the next time you go to buy some meat, you might decide, actually, I'm a vegan in my heart.
I hadn't even thought about it. I've got to say that.
Exactly.
Like most people,
they don't want you to think about it.
No, of course they don't.
They want your money, don't they?
Yeah.
So don't give them your money. That would be my advice.
But I mean, it doesn't take much working out, does it?
Really lovely
to see you.
To speak to you. What was your name, by the way?
Les, and you're
Tarian.
And
Joey.
Joey. All right.
Lovely to meet you. Have a great day.
All right, dear.
Thanks for being an animal lover.
I'll be going down into the gas. We're going to